Welcome back. I am back in the state of New Hampshire, my home state. If you watched the last video, I was up in Maine. Uh, Today's mission might even be a little bit of a series. I want to start doing more prospecting. I already know spots where the gold is. I can go there anytime, but I want to start finding more areas of where the gold is or isn't. Obviously, I can't always tell you where the spot is if it's got good gold. But I can definitely tell you where it isn't, or maybe if I only found a little gold, maybe a few of you can go back and check it even more. But I think it's just good information to get more people out exploring a little more. This sport, hobby, whatever you want to call it, has easily doubled in the Northeast probably since COVID, over the last 4 or 5 years. More people have gotten out, enjoying it, just need a reason to get out in nature, and it's a fun way to do it. So because of that, a lot of areas are getting overrun. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot more posted no trespassing signs. But now more than ever, I'm seeing specific signs saying no prospecting, which tells you there was a few bad apples that upset that landowner enough to put a specific sign out there to keep them out, which really sucks for all of us. So I don't want to be a downer or anything, but and I hate saying this, but you got to keep it in the back of your mind, especially in the Northeast. You're not going to make money doing this. It's just for fun. You might have a good day that'll cover your gas, enough gold to cover your gas, but most of the time it's a loss. It's just a fun sport to get out for a reason to get out in the woods. So if you keep that mentality, you're less likely to trespass on someone's land thinking that you're going to find, a couple ounces of gold, because it's extremely rare to find anything that abundant up here. But it's just not worth it to lose a section of area that people are prospecting just because you think you're going to find the pot of gold or whatever, and just ruin it for all of us. But I don't want to get on a negative topic. I just thought I'd see that because on my way up I'm seeing more and more posted signs. It's getting a little frustrating. But today right now I am in the White Mountains technically, just doing a couple test pans because we're only allowed to use a pan up here with a permit, and I do have the permit. But this is the Ammonoosuc River. This feeds into the wild Ammonoosuc, and for whatever reason, the wild Ammonoosuc especially, these two rivers have a ton of gold, probably the most in the state. And I am a few miles down from people that are local and know the area from Tunnel Brook, which has been known to have a bunch of gold coming down from the mountains. So that is just one source that's feeding this thing. I want to find more sources, or at least more gold. I mean, I'm in a huge glacier area, that was 12,000 years ago or so, that came down from Canada, pushing all kinds of dirt and gold. So there is gold everywhere around here. It's just, where are the good spots? So I thought it'd be just a good mission to get out and just change the scenery, try to find some better spots. So I am gonna test here and then slowly work my way down, trying to hit every little brook or stream I can. I actually prefer the streams and brooks over these wider rivers. It's hard to see, but that is actually the start of the Inside Bend. It's just a massive area. You could spend a half a day there digging and digging and not find one speck, and then maybe move over a foot, and then you start hitting the gold. So a lot more real estate. It's harder to pinpoint the gold. The smaller streams, it's either there or it's not. It's very easy to find the spot. So I am going to get back to it. I've already done a few pans here. Didn't find anything. I obviously know there's gold in here, but it's just a little pull-off area. I've always wanted to check, but this wasn't the reason I came up here. So I need to start moving further down and continue exploring. I will turn you back on the next spot. I'll let you know if I find gold, if not, and then I maybe can give you the name of the area. So wish me luck. Location 1, Deerth Brook, Benton, New Hampshire. It's off of 112. No gold. Material looks really good though. So, I mean, I'm trying 3 pans per spot, or at least minimum 3. Got some cool garnet. But the material actually didn't look too bad. Not a ton of black sand. I mean, you can see this has got some force in the in the flood season. I mean, it's even starting to erode the banks. But it's a no-go. So if it's up to you if you want to pursue this one a little more, but I'm not seeing anything to make me want to stay. So on to the next spot. Spot 2, what is this? Waterman Brook near Swiftwater. It's actually not too far from the Swiftwater Bridge. Didn't see anything. I'm not finding any, not even microspecks, but it does look promising. I might actually give this one another chance or another try at some point, especially in this bedrock. A lot of crevices and stuff coming through here. Weird erosion. I don't know what kind of rock that is. It's definitely not granite because it's just wearing out pretty soft, but pretty interesting material. So yeah, I might this might be another one in the future I might come back on. Material look pretty good. It's just a little brook, small neighborhood, but maybe it's got potential. We'll see. But on to the next spot. Since I'm passing by, to me these things are common in the Northeast. It's not a big deal, but to others outside of the Northeast, these may be a little special. These are the covered bridges. There's hundreds of these in between Maine and Vermont and New Hampshire. Some of them are a couple hundred years old and still going strong. So I figured since I'm passing by, I'll just show a little of it. This is the Swiftwater Bridge, established or made in 1849. Just gotta watch for traffic. These are a little tight. But it's just amazing, the craftsmanship. I mean, look at this. Imagine building this back in the 1800s before all the equipment we have today. Nice little river. See down there. Check this side. This is a well-known swimming hole. I've tried panning and stuff around there. I haven't found any gold, but I bet there is some somewhere. But like I said, I just figured I'd just show you a little quick tour of these bridges. I've seen them all the time my whole life, but to others, they're very unique. But pretty amazing. Some of these are, I forget the longest one, 500 feet long. Goes across the Connecticut River. Just amazing feats of architecture, especially way back then. Another look. Pretty cool. But let me get to the next spot. I just figured I'd just stop a second and show you. The things I do for gold. I'm in a dried up brook in the woods getting eaten by mosquitoes just to see if there's a couple flakes of gold. They're freaking nuts. This brook actually doesn't have a name, so we'll call it the Nameless Brook. It's off of Windy Hill Road. This is above the Wild Amanuensis, and it actually flows into it. But I'm actually seeing a couple microspecks, but the problem is I don't have any water. I dug down here, get some samples, but as you can see, it's dried up. But luckily, I'm near the road, which I don't know if that was the shape of that originally, or that is crushing on its own. That's a little sketchy. Looks like they kind of reinforced it with concrete. But I got a mosquito-infested puddle down here. Probably gonna get malaria. But there was a couple like really, you know, fly poops in there, whatever you want to call it. They're not even gonna show up on camera. But I only could do one hole. I mean, I need more water. And I don't feel like digging down. I'm getting eaten alive in this little, I don't even know what you want to call it, little brook or creek. But very overgrown. But just let you know, there is this one has potential. This would be definitely a good one to hit in the spring, or maybe right after a heavy rain where there's more water to utilize. But it's tough going. Even on the other side, it would be a little tricky. I wouldn't walk through that, but anyways, let's move on to the next spot. I think yeah, I'll have to revisit this one at another time. Actually, it looks like there's a little water down there. It might have potential, and like I said, it's above the wild ammonoosuc, so it's flowing down. So if there was any gold, it would eventually work its way down, you know, hundreds or thousands of years ago. But yeah, this is a little bit much for me right now. Hopefully the next spot's a little easier to get to and less bugs. Alright, finally I've reached the spot I've been trying to get to all day. This is Simmons Brook in Bath. The reason I'm giving the name ahead of time is because I was here about 3 weeks ago and did some prospecting. It took me a little while, but I was able to find some gold. It's small, but now I've come back. I only did a pan, but now I got my gear, the Goldbox, power washer, everything. It's getting real now. I need to run some material. So I am gonna walk out to the spot. As you can tell, I'm near the road right now. It is a bit loud, but actually I can probably show you. Grab some stuff. We'll walk down. This is I don't know if it's showing, but this is a game trail right here. A little deer trail. That's deer, bear, I don't know, but they're using this like crazy. There's a couple farm fields around here. Yeah, I'm seeing deer tracks. I'm not seeing any bears yet, but who knows? But yeah, this is like a major... Actually, that might be a bobcat track. Interesting. But anyways, I have to watch my back a little. This looked like, this caught my eye last time I was here. It's like a boulder field, like it's a glacier dump of just big boulders. There is like a kind of a hill further up that way, but it's more of a hill. It's not like a ledge or a mountain where these are bouncing down. So these were pushed here, which is crazy because it came over that mound, and on the other side is a field. But I thought that was really unique. Just random big boulders just sitting out in this little valley right here. But this brook does go underneath the road because it's just too dangerous to cross. So I will be going through there when I'm done. But I did find the gold further up, so I'm going to start up there and then work my way down. And then this dumps down into the Ammonoosuc River again. So you can see the erosion that's happening here. This has some force during the flooding. But let me get it further up, get set up, get a ton of bug spray on. Hopefully it's enough because they're eating me again. But yeah, I wanted to give this a good solid try. I'll test the spot, and once I start seeing some flakes, and then I try running bucketfuls of you know, through the Goldbox when possible. Luckily I'm not in the White Mountains anymore, so I can run the Goldbox, but I think the easiest way is to go around this. But yeah, let me get to the location. Be easier if I can free up a hand instead of holding the camera, and then I'll get set up and I'll show you what's going on. Alright, I'm all set up, ready to run a bucket. I'm actually just taking a few minutes break to let the water clean up. I'm actually set up above the rock. I'll go up there in a second and show you. But it was getting a little dirty because I got water but not a ton of flow. But I'll show you as I get up there. But I thought I'd come down here and just show you the river a little. I believe right around there is where I found the few specks last time I was here. I did a little quick another pan down there, and I didn't see anything else, so it might have just been random, a couple pieces on top. but I was looking at the way this landscaping is. It's actually kind of cool with the moss covered rocks. It sets a cool tone. But let me show you. I'll try to walk up here without slipping and falling. If I do, I'll just cut that part out. But I figured there's a lot of crevices and stuff, but if this is flooding, I don't think the gold's gonna settle, and I'll show you why I picked up top over every other spot. And hopefully, I mean, if there's not gold up here, then I'm gonna have to go way downstream. It's still a little cloudy, but it's cleaning up. And there I am set up there. Really cool out here though. Other than a few trucks I hear going by, it's pretty peaceful and quiet. But if you notice, all the cobble just piling up there before it starts hitting all this bedrock. I mean, there's a lot of crevices and stuff. I mean, you could randomly search each one, but what I liked was how all the cobble was staying up there. So it didn't have enough force to really push it down. I mean, you get some random rocks here and there, but not a ton. And just a few deposits. But this is one of the first crevices right in between the rock, and I got down about, I don't know, 8 inches or so, and I started hitting solid clay. So that'll be another good sign that if there is gold in there, it's going to be sitting on top of the clay. And then the thing snakes around way over there, but I'm noticing over the years, the hills just slowly eroded around here. It's hard to tell with the trees, but so if there is any sediment of gold up further up, over the years it had to have worked its way down here. But I got a bucket ready to run, so let me set you guys up, try to find a spot, and then we'll fast forward it, and I guess we'll see what's on the jukebox today for music. I think you can see that. The one thing I did forget to bring out here is my chair, and I'm kind of upset about that. So I'm gonna have to hunch over and fill this thing. But oh well, at least I didn't forget the battery or anything else important. Let's do this. That sucks. It was my best shot from what I saw. There was nothing in there. Maybe a light micro speck. It was hard to tell. But yeah, that really sucks. Maybe the gold just isn't up as high as here, or it's so small it's just not worth getting. And it's gonna be a long trek down there, and hopefully I can go through the tunnel onto the other side and down by the bigger river. But I think I'm gonna do a few other test pans around here. If I don't see anything, I'm gonna pack up and go downstream. The fun of prospecting. Well, that was sketchy as hell coming through there. I'm surprised I didn't fall. But unfortunately, this is what it turns into. there's no way I can walk through this with a backpack. So I think I'm pretty much gonna call this brook, whatever you want to call it, stream, pretty much a dud. There is some small flakes, but I don't think it's worth it. But it's up to you guys. I gave the name. You can find it on the maps if you want to try it. I do get a little treat though. Got some wild raspberries. And a whole bunch of them in here. So at least that was worth it. But it's getting late. Actually, I haven't even eaten all day. I've been trancing through the woods. Hopefully you like this. A little different style, I guess, or episodes. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. I'm getting tired. But yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of work. The bugs were horrible today. The water is almost too low in a lot of these spots, but at least now you know where not to go. And hopefully when I do this on another episode, I'll have a little better luck so I can give you a good location to go to. There's so many around, and I got all the rest of the summer to try to find them. So until next time, get out there and explore. Have some fun. It's just such a paradise to be out here. But yeah, that'll do it. Until I'll see you on the next video then. Later. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You didn't think I'd leave on a big fat goose egg of not finding any gold. If you see behind me, since I'm in the area, I decided to stop by Tunnel Brook and do a couple pans. And this place still delivers. I haven't been here for a while, but there's still gold to be found. There you go. Couple nice pieces. So when in doubt, go back to the spots you know. So now you can go. Get out and have fun. See you in the next video.